Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a great morning, a great day so far. I hope they're not giving you any crap at work. I didn't post any videos yesterday because I just, you know what? Sometimes I'm like, I don't want it to be forced. You know what I mean? And I would do this while I'm driving. I don't want it to be forced. And I just, I have a lot of ideas, but sometimes I don't have time to kind of make the videos how I want to. So I just want to make good videos rather than making these just making videos to make them. But anyways, I wanted to talk about I'm still kind of I've been hung up on looking at the election stuff, and I had to tell myself, look, I'm not going to look at it anymore because it was causing me anxiety because I see a lot of people that are divided already. I even feel divided, and I'm just trying to figure out what really happened. Now people are saying that maybe Trump stole the election. I don't know. It's like, to me, it's like either way, it's going to be 4 years and then we're on to the next person. Like, they're all bad in a sense. So whatever, but one thing that bugged me is that they were kind of ridiculing Kamala about, I guess it was essentially code switching, because they're saying like, well, is she Indian? Is she African American? Is she white? What is she? And it's like, they have all these clips making fun of her, and to me, I didn't like it because it's a lot of men doing it, and they're doing it because she's a smart woman. She went to college, you know what I mean? Not that makes you smart, but everybody was saying she wasn't smart. That's one thing. But what I want to talk about is that they were talking about her ethnicity and how when she went to Howard University, which is where she went to school, people were saying that she was speaking more young for them. And then, when she went to a white crowd, she was speaking a certain way for them. And then the black crowd, she was speaking a certain way for them. And they have all these compilations of her accents and stuff. And it's like, if you look at a show called I forgot the name of the show now. Damn it. It's on Netflix. It's called I forgot what it's called right now. But there's a comedian named Jack Knight, rest in peace. He did a part of he was a writer on the show, and he did a song called Code Switching. It's about black people that code switch. And I don't know if you're black watching this, do you do that? Because I noticed that I do that. And I don't even know if it's that I'm black. It's like, so for instance, my coworker, I kind of get hesitant to show my coworkers that I do like comedy videos and dumb videos, and she's cool, so I let her follow me. I told her, she asked me one day, after being there for a year or 2 years actually, she's like, hey, do you have an Instagram? And I go, yeah, but I don't really want to show her my regular Instagram because I don't really do much on there. So I just sent her that one, and she's like, girl, why didn't you tell me? She's like, you're so quiet and reserved at work. Who would have thought that you had this other personality? And it's not that it's my other personality. Sorry. It's that I can't turn up at work. I can't be crazy at work. You know what I mean? Like, I curse a lot. I'm very brash. I'm very blunt in real life. And I can't sit there and be that way at work. I'm at work, so I'm just like quiet. I like to go to work, shut up, do my work, and go home. I don't like any drama. I don't really participate in a lot of gossip. I mean, I talk to my coworkers, but I don't like to participate in all of that. I just like to go to work and go home. So it was funny that she thought I was just like, it's almost like she felt like I lied to her about who I was, because I can't turn up and be wild at work. I'm a wild soul. I'm very wild in my thinking. I'm very wild in, just everything in my life. I just have a wild mindset. And sometimes I can't shake shit up at work. I'm at work. So it's just funny that people, I think maybe people deal with it more being black or even being mixed. I spoke to my coworker, another coworker, about it. She's mixed, and she identifies as white and she identifies as black, but her skin outside, she looks darker, so people will automatically say she's black. You know what I mean? So I'm sure she acts with her nana, you know, she acts a certain way, and with her freaking grandma, you know, she's like turning up. So I mean, I think it was just wrong of people to do that, because you can't question somebody's ethnicity, because I've known people that are mixed and have an African American father, and they didn't even know the father, but they look black, and so they act, quote unquote, act white because that's all they know, but they look black. So it's like, you know, I just feel like it's crazy. But I definitely technically code switch, because even with my friends, I'm just so wild. And then, you know, if I'm going on a job interview, if they ask me why I want the job, I'm not going to be like, oh, because I want the motherfucking money. No, I'm going to be like, well, I would like to create a successful life for myself and blah, blah, blah. Like, I just bullshit. You have to code switch in life. Look it up. Oh, the show's called Big Mouth. I'm getting old. It's called Big Mouth. The show is called Big Mouth on Netflix, and it's a cartoon, but it's incredible. It's by Nick Kroll and John Mulaney, and this writer, comedian, Jack Knight, rest in peace. He wrote the sketch or the part of the show called Code Switching, and you can look it up. It might be on YouTube, but it's so good because it explains it. It says, as a black man, as a black person, you could be one of many things. You know what I mean? You just have to code switch through life. I'm telling you, you should see me when I talk on the phone. There's people at work, I'm sure, that I talk to that are in a customer or whatever, and I'm sure they probably think I'm a white woman, and I, you know, not that white sounds a certain way, but they just think I'm so, you know, I'm like, hi, welcome to so-and-so, how many, you know, I'm like so preppy, and I mean, I literally have a work voice and a regular voice. I'm just quieter, you know. You can't be. It's like if you're a gangster, a gangster still needs a 9 to 5. You know, you do your gangster shit on the weekends, and then you're freaking. Oh my God, these people drive so crazy. I keep saying I gotta stop doing this, but somebody almost hit the person behind me, but yeah, you can't, you're gangster with your friend, your gangster friends, you're with your nerdy friends. I'm sure, like, I'm a nerd, there's nerdy friends where I'm just like, yeah, okay, you know, you're nerdy with your nerdy friends, and then you're cool, like when you have a cool ass friend. I was never one of the cool people at, you know, at school, or I was always a nerd. I was a band geek. I hung with the nerds, but if I get around cool people, I'm like, okay, cool. But then my nerdiness still shines through, because I'm just a nerd at heart. And some people see me, they think like, oh, they think I'm intimidating, or, you know, but I'm such a softie, and, you know, maybe I used to be so wild when I was younger, and they see me a certain way and think I'm going to be a certain way, but that's why you can't judge people. So it just bothered me. I'm just like, who are they to say that? A lot of people were just saying that she was cold switching. Even Candace Owens, which I cannot stand her. Sometimes she says some stuff that makes sense, but then she goes back to the race stuff, and I'm just like, dude, don't you see that you're black? So I don't know. It's just complicated. You can't sit there. I think if you actually look on her Instagram, Candace Owens, she just put out a post that says, she put a hat and it said, make Kamala Indian again. And it's like, that's so cold. That's messed up. You know, you just don't question somebody's ethnicity, especially for them. I'm sure being a mixed race person is hard, because everybody wants to put you into this box. There's people in my family that think that I'm, that they always said, oh, you talk like you're white. And it's like, because I don't know. I don't even know why, because I'm not super smart. They just say, oh, Shea talks white. They always said that growing up. And it's like, I'm just who I am, and I just talk how I talk. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people. That's the thing with black people. There's so many ranges of black people. There's like nerdy black people, goth black people, intellectual black people, ghetto black people. There's all spectrums. But the thing is about people, you cannot judge, because that quote unquote ghetto person that you may talk to may have such a great heart and may know more about life than you know. You know what I mean? We could all talk to people and gain something from each other. And I really hate judgment of people, because we're all people. If I've Ubered a lot, and I've talked to people, and I'm like, we're all the same. We all listen to music the same. You know what I mean? How is it that we could all listen to a song, because music is so universal? How is it that we could all listen to a song and relate to it, but yet we're so-called so different? You know what I mean? We're all the same in some aspects or another. We might have one little aspect of us that's the same as the next person. So anyways, just don't judge people. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm on my way to work. I'll tell you guys how it goes later. Yeah, just be good to people. Why not? You know what I mean? This election is showing a lot of people's faces. It's showing a lot of racism. It's showing a lot of love on some ends. Just don't let it bother you, because I definitely was letting it bother me, because I don't like seeing people divided. And for some reason, if you look at one thing online about this freaking election, now 90 things pop up. So I'm just tired of looking at it. I'm literally gonna lie to my algorithm and put something on there to just make it change, because I don't want to see this election stuff anymore. We'll see what happens with the economy. We'll see what happens with the world. I don't know. I can't control it, so I'm just gonna do my best to still be a good person, and do my videos and do what I have to do. Just try to be good to each other, because there's no point in being negative. This world is hard enough. But anyways, you guys have a great day. Thank you for checking this out. And like they say, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you have to do to just help a sister out. I'm just kidding. You guys have a great day. Later.